And I wanted to pause for a moment here and give you a test. You see this female with the eyes. If she came up to you on the street or in a bar, what would you do? Would you try to initiate contact with her? Would you talk with her? Would you be very nervous? Would you show horrible body language? Or would you be confident and aware of your surroundings enough to attract her and be successful? And those are the random seductive eyes. Law of expectations. This is a huge one. People will generally do what you expect them to do. For example, if you have a friend who you want them to do a favor for you, something of that nature, if you speak with them and if you talk with them and you say, Sally, I want to let you know that I really favor your ability to get your work done on time. They will begin to believe that you associate that trait with them, and they will understand and they will start to respond, and they will follow through with those actions based upon how you expect them to act. This is not 100%, but this is a very big factor in human interaction. And again, you want to build up. You don't want to just flat out state a huge expectation for this individual. You don't want to, put them up to such a high level that they're unable to come through with whatever they stated they were. You want simple things, and eventually you can gain trust enough to put higher expectations on their shoulders, so to speak. The boomerang method. I have another video coming out very soon that goes into more detail with the boomerang method. This is often referenced as the push-pull method. It is by far the best trait, or the best tactic to use when dealing with women. People respond to receiving praise for things they see to be good. This is a basic law of human interaction. It's infallible, I would say. If somebody has, I don't want to compare this to giving a dog a treat, but if you have an individual or something of that nature and they come at you with some good information, they're going to expect a good response. If they come out with good information and they see a bad response, it's not congruent. They don't see it as, it's a contradiction there, and it confuses people. If you're able to portray this in a way to a woman while you're conversating, the results are outstanding. It's one of the most effective methods. A little side note here, fractionation. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that or if you've heard that, but what you can do is you want to say something extremely positive, immediately followed by something negative. This will have a huge impact on dealing with women. This is a very extreme example here, but what you could say is, yeah, I had a girlfriend once who I really enjoyed spending time with, and she made me feel really great. And then she was sentenced, she fell ill, and she was at the hospital, and she died. Now that there was an emotional roller coaster segment. It started off with a high positive energy, and then it came back down to the lower negative part, and it made it feel like it pulled the person in a little bit and then pushed them away. That's a part of that's a major method, fractionation, used in the boomerang or push-pull method. And women will test you. So don't feel like this is some sort of ninja mind technique. This is just something to deal with the quote-unquote shit tests that women will provide to you. And they'll be continually be doing things to test you and to see if you are an alpha male, if you have the characteristics they're looking for in a relationship. And I want to make a point here. I don't know if you guys have seen Spider-Man, but this is a good quote from it. With great power comes great responsibility. This is one thing to say here, guys. I want to stress this information can be very powerful. What I'm providing to you here, if it's abused, it can hinder the emotional attachment you have with a female. And quite honestly, if you're going to abuse the information I provide here, please stop watching. If you feel like you're the kind of person who is going to abuse the great power that comes with this knowledge, just go ahead and turn this off at this point. I honestly do not want to share that information with you. Now, at this point, I wanted to admit something to you guys. Admit something to you personally. I have not always been very good with women. Before I was, you could say I was a nerd, I was a geek. I actually used to play a computer game and I competed internationally. So you could say I was very up there in the geek hierarchy, so to speak. I was having trouble with women. I wasn't able to communicate effectively. So I said, you know, this is ridiculous. I'm done with this. I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm going to start to compile all the information that I can about dealing with women and how to attract them. And I want to share it with the world. So now I want to make a little plea out to you. The law of attraction, I'm sure you're familiar with it. It was really first introduced in The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. I don't know if you believe it. I'm sure that you've heard of it, though. It's been, you know, mass media over the news for the past year or so. I do not say that I completely agree with all the characteristics that are shown in the law of attraction. But the one thing that I do stand by, if you input value to others, you will receive value back. So by doing this, I hope that everyone receives some good input and some good value. There is going to be a great video sequence coming out soon. I have, at this point, I hope you've opted in to receive my newsletter. If you haven't, there should be a box somewhere on the bottom right or somewhere on the screen here for you to allow you to receive the upcoming information. Also, if you are interested, I hope that this has helped you out. If you'd like to do something for me, go ahead, and there should also be a link here somewhere along with that opt-in box to retweet this video. If you're on Twitter, go ahead and retweet it, and you can follow me on Twitter as well at Law of Dating. That is the name for it. So I hope you had some great information in here. I look forward to speaking with you soon, and have a great day.